Hey, what's up everybody? It's Adam with DIY Agency. In this quick video, we're going to talk about how to increase your sales and conversions with 3 simple tips. So many of my clients and so many times talking to affiliate marketers, people are struggling to get more conversions, more sales, and they don't really understand why. They look for a million different things of what's going wrong, how people are they making enough dials, are they making enough, content, blah, 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 blah. But usually it just comes down to 3 important factors. So the first one, and again, this applies to any kind of advertising agency, any kind of sales rep, any kind of affiliate marketer when you're building out any kind of landing page or content. The first thing that you want to focus on is your headline. David Ogilvy, the godfather of advertising, said that 80 cents of your advertising dollar should be applied to a good headline. The reason being is that whether it's an ad, whether it's and headline being kind of your first piece. So, kind of how I opened up this video. Like if people are interested in finding out how to increase their sales and conversions, they're looking for simple solutions. If I said, hey, I'm going to give you a 45-minute presentation on how to increase your sales, it's a lot different than a short video about how to do it with 3 quick steps. So focus on something that's intriguing, something that's interesting to the prospect, something that's going to grab their attention. That is really the most important thing. The second reason people struggle is they don't know how to ask for the business. So when we're asking for the business, there's really a couple different things that I like to do, but really the most important thing is most people forget to actually ask for the business. So they'll go through this whole long pitch, they'll explain why they're better, but they'll never actually say, can I have your business? Or, hey, can you get started? Would you like to get started right now? The way I like to do it is to start with positioning. So position whatever your solution is as the solution. But the way to do that is to explain what the actual problem is. So most people struggle with getting more sales or converting. That is the problem with this particular video. What I'm going to do is, I'm not going to sell a product or a service, but if I did have a product or service, I would explain why my service is the solution, why it addresses all those problems. It's really just, in this video, it's the 3 quick tips that are going to help you do it. If I was selling this as a package, for $9, $99, I would say, hey, this is how it's going to, help you. Just sign up, convert here, blah, 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 blah. One thing that I like to do and that I don't see enough people doing is explaining how to purchase. So I like to use a 3-step plan on how to buy and what the process is. So if I'm building out a landing page, I will explain that all you have to do is click this link and that will take you to the next page. And on that next page, you're going to fill in your name, email address, and phone number. And then on the final page, you're going to then insert your credit card information. Or if I'm building a piece of content and I'm trying to get them to buy a product on Amazon, I'm literally going to say, hey, click the link to go to Amazon. When you're on Amazon, you're going to then select your size or select your color. And then from there, you're going to hit the buy now button. And then boom, you've given them a 3-step process on exactly what to buy or how to buy it and what the process is going to look like. 2 other things that I really like to do is I like to try and create a sense of urgency when relevant. So if it's an offer that's going to go away by midnight, or it's only good for 7 days, or the price is going up, then you obviously want to create that sense of urgency, but don't create fake urgency. If it's going to be $99 for forever, don't say this price only applies for the next 7 customers or for the next 7 days. Just be upfront and say, hey, look, this is good for anybody. But if you want to create urgency on something where the price point's going to be the same, say for the first 5 clients, I'm going to offer this additional bonus. And that way you can take that bonus away. You can always add more bonuses later. So I do think the ask is really a critical piece that nobody's doing correctly. And then obviously invite the customer to purchase, whether it's at this stage or leading into the final stage. It's incredibly important that you invite the customer to make a purchase or to do business with you. And how you say that is you make a no-brainer offer. And so this is the thing that I think most people really struggle with. I want you to understand that your offer should be a no-brainer to them. And what most people struggle with is they look at it as a no-brainer offer to themselves. So they see their $1,000 product and they're like, oh, I'm going to give $100 off. That's a no-brainer. When in reality, you're still asking somebody to spend $900 on your product or service. Usually, somebody is out there with a competitive product or service at a discounted price to even what your no-brainer offer is, or at least similar. So a no-brainer offer is, $1,000 in value for $50. And make sure it's really $1,000 in actual value as opposed to created, fluffed up value. Saying, oh, well, you'll get my ebook, which is worth $500. When in reality, nobody reads ebooks, and if they do, it's worth $1. It's inflating that offer with just useless information is what you should not be doing. Make sure it's true value. So whether it's an actual call with you, it's 5 free lessons, it's 3 an additional free product, it's a trip to Italy. Make it a no-brainer offer to the actual prospect, not to something you think is a no-brainer. So best way to test this is find 5 people that don't want your product and ask them, hey, if I offered X, Y, and Z as my offer and I told you it was this price, would you even be interested? If you were a doctor, if you were a consumer of product X, would you be interested? And if they say, I'm not sure, if it's anything but absolutely, then you need to add more value to your product or to your offer, and it's just not an no-brainer offer. So the best way to increase your sales and conversions, simple, focus on the headline, make sure you're asking for the business, and make sure that ask provides a no-brainer offer so that nobody would in their right mind ever say no to that deal. And make sure it's them saying that it's a no-brainer, not you. Hopefully this video helps, and if you do have any questions or any additional things that make your sales increase, any tips or tricks that people might be interested in, please drop them in the comments. And as always, thanks for watching.